Hey guys, my name is Gabe Castro. I'm making this video because Jeanette had asked me to make a short video kind of explaining my path so far in journalism and what my experience has been like. So I was in Florida Focus with Jeanette for 2 semesters, and that really helped me out a lot. I learned a lot of skills that I wasn't necessarily interested in at the time. I wasn't even a broadcast student. I was news and editorial, so most of the other classes I took before this were uh, writing centric and writing for print and online. And nothing else I did was broadcast. But my time in Florida Focus really helped me out to get to a point where I could work in broadcast, and right now I'm working at WFLA. Um, I started as a video editor in the end of June, and this is my second week right now as an associate producer, actually. So I kind of transitioned into that role when I applied for a producer role, and they took a chance with me. They are taking a chance with me, and so I'm currently being trained to eventually, sooner rather than later, take over a full producer role. So right now I'm an associate producer. Um, and I mean, I would say, as far as advice, definitely learn as much as you can. Um, I never would have thought I would get a job as a video editor. That's not something, not that it didn't interest me, but it's just not something I really had in mind at all. And my friend Vanessa Galupo, who some of you know, she was also in Florida Focus, came to me with, the opportunity. They were looking for for a video editor. And, I thought might as well, let me see how it goes. And obviously I applied and got it, but it's not something I would have thought in the cards for myself at all. But I'm glad I did it. It's opened up the opportunities, the current opportunity I'm in right now, as eventually becoming a full producer at the station. So I would say, like, one big thing is learning a lot of skills that could get you, not only where you want to go, but honestly, there may be some opportunities that you get that you never really even thought of. But suddenly, people come to you with these things, and you're available to take these opportunities because you took the time to learn the skills associated with it. And down the line, you'll be able to do even more potentially with that than you ever thought you could. So one big piece of advice I would say is at least dip your toe in the water for a little bit of everything, honestly. At my time at Florida Focus, I anchored for a week, I reported, I was a writer, I was a producer, I was a video editor. I think the only thing I really didn't do was show editing. But I found out I didn't really like being in front of the camera. That wasn't me. I prefer more behind the scenes work. It is generally, it can be more demanding and can be more of a thankless job, to be honest, but that's what I liked. And because of Florida Focus and because of me taking chances, I am in the spot that I'm in now. I learned writing for, like I had said, online and print in my other classes, but broadcast style is completely different. And literally the only thing that I had to prepare me for that was my time in Florida Focus. And when I applied for the producer role, I did take a writing test, they really liked my writing style, and that's literally all thanks to Jeanette and everything she taught me, and me deciding to try out producing to see how I liked that. Um, as far as, let me think. I mean, yeah, I would say, like, keep your eyes, keep your ears open. Honestly, like, when I was ready to graduate, I was really anxious. I knew a lot of people that had studied, gone to college, did nothing with their degrees. I was working throughout college, so I knew, like, a lot of like, I was working retail, so, like, a lot of the managers and stuff that I worked with had degrees in, areas that they never really happened to do anything with. And honestly, I was pretty terrified that that was going to be me, and a lot of times I was pretty sure that that was going to be me. Um, and I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm lucky with the opportunities I've gotten. Um, it's not, I do work hard, and I do have the skills I need, but, I've got to acknowledge that there have been people helping me to get the positions that I've been in so far and get the opportunities that I've had so far. But I would say just focus on, as daunting as it can be, as daunting as the future can be sometimes, I would say focus on the now, focus on getting your skills down, focus on branching out. Like I said, I never would have thought video editing was anything I wanted to do. But I did it for a few months, and I mean, I really liked it. It was good work. It was not too hard, honestly. And it was the way to put my foot in the door. And when you're, when you're doing that, it's a good way to branch out and, make connections. People see that you're capable of one thing, and, they'll be willing to take chances for you in other areas. Now, that's not to say necessarily that you should be, like, apply for video editor roles hoping to become an anchor or reporter. I know for a fact that is really despised by some people in our industry. That people hate when you do that. If you're gonna do on camera, you should probably try to stick with applying for on camera roles, because that leap it's a bit different. But yeah, I would say focus on the now. News is stressful, can be very stressful. I would say when when you have your offer, when you're getting ready to, like, actually go to work, when you have your job, the people in the newsroom can be very stressed out, and I would say don't take anything personally. There are gonna be interactions where you don't really like people's attitudes, honestly. It's I've never been a person to, excuse people's poor behavior, but news can be very stressful. People that are stressed out, like, often have, half a dozen other people stressing them out. You kind of have to come with a mentality not to take it personally. Don't hold it against people. You're going to keep working with the same people. So, I would say, make a mental note, like, let me try to interact with this person as little as possible. Stuff like that. But I would say, like, just come with the mentality that, work is work. Don't take things personally. Y'all gotta work together as a team, and same thing with that in mind. Just don't be an asshole either. People don't want to, people aren't gonna give you chances. You're not pleasant, even at this stage, like Florida Focus, like Jeanette helped me out with my opportunity at WFLA, but it was also Vanessa coming to me first, and she was, we've worked together in Florida Focus, and she knows my work and she knows my attitude. That comes a long way. So, don't, just be open to other people, be a team player, help other people out, because you never know who might be able to help you out in the future, even in the very near future. I think that's pretty much all I have to say. If anybody has any other questions or anything else they would like to know, feel free to message me online. You could find me on Insta, Twitter, LinkedIn. My Insta and Twitter are at Gabe is Writing. That's WRITING. And yeah, just feel free to DM me. I think my DMs are open to anybody, whether you follow me or not. If you have any questions, and even if you want like an extended, talk about something, hit me up and we can maybe schedule something, just like a call or something, maybe some coffee, whatever you guys want. Let me know. And good luck to you all. Just know that, if you're in Jeanette's class, it's because you're talented. Like, you are 100% talented. You have the skills that you need to succeed. And if you don't, you have the ability to get the skills you need to succeed. Keep yourself open to opportunities. Keep yourself open to helping others. Learn as much as you can now before you go out, because it'll be a lot harder when you're working 40 hours to kind of diversify your skills. Right now is the best time to do so. And if like I said, if anybody wants to contact me, let me know. But good luck to you all.